What's up, guys? Look, I want to go ahead and get straight to all the stuff that is going on out there today. But, guys, welcome to my live real talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and unbiased. I wanted to know, guys, did you all see this article that is going on today? I mean, a lot of stuff is going on today. And the thing about it, it's not too many people are talking about all the stuff that is going on in news. Let me see if I can go ahead and make it a little bigger. But again, guys, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D. I want to make sure that I do a mic check to make sure that everything is okay. So let me check my mic and see. Okay, everything is great. Okay, guys, let's go ahead. We're going to get right into all the stuff that is going on. I saw this today. This right here is on the shed room. I don't know if you all have seen this right here, where it says at least 10 people was arrested after the Jewish students attempt to stop authorities from filing secret Turner found under Brooklyn Synagogue. Yes, it was a secret Turner that was found under the Brooklyn Synagogue. Now, how did that get there? And you see, this is the thing I'm talking about. You don't see people, reporting on stuff like this. They know exactly what not to touch. Now, let all this right here would have happened to TD Jakes in the Potter House and, all the other stuff, that we run to make 10s and 20 videos. Oh, yeah, they're going to go ahead. They're going to report that. But this right here, they're not reporting it at all. So let me see if y'all can hear it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Let me go ahead and pause it right quick, but just look at all this. And I also have another video I want you all to see. Let me go ahead and pause this right here. Someone says, wow, according to, this is what the Shade Room says, while according to multiple local news sources, at least 10 people was arrested on Monday after authorities attempt to file a secret underground turner at the Brooklyn Synagogue was met with chaos. Jewish publication Forward reported that construction workers arrived at the Shabbat Lubavitch, Lubavitch headquarters located on Eastern Parkway on Monday, tasked with filing the underground turner with cement. So that the turner was there, I guess, and it was trying to go ahead and fill it in cement, but I guess they didn't want them to do it. But the thing about it is, what was the purpose of building an underground turner? And I'm gonna show you guys where I also saw on another site where they was pulling mattresses, yes, bed mattresses out of the walls. Now, some say it had baby chairs. Now, I did not see a baby chair, but I only saw a mattress, and I want you guys to see that. But just look how aggressive that they are with the cops. And look, and you don't see, nobody getting tased or anything. It's like the cops are handling them like with kids' gloves. So let me continue reading some of this right here, and I'm gonna show you another video that I have but says at the time reporter that Louis King states that the Turner connected the synagogue to a nearby by Jewish for rituals, clean rituals. So to what the sheriff I'm saying, and I'm going to say allegedly. So let me go ahead and put on my disclaimer. But they said that they found something under there for ritual cleansing. That's a lot. I see Starbucks is in the house. She said, "Please subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to comment and share with video. Please hit the thumbs up on your way out." Thank you, Star. Thank you very much. But what are your thoughts about all this right here? Yes, it is. She said, "Wow, it is very creepy." Yes, it is very creepy. But I want to know, if they're going to do, a thorough investigation, to see what was the purpose of all this stuff, that what we see right here. And this right here, this is a lot. And like I was telling you guys, this right here is what I call the year of 24, the age of information, where now the Most High God, He's bringing a lot of them to open shame, because it's a lot of stuff, guys. Like I said, what you used to get away with, trust me, you're not going to get away with it anymore. Let me go ahead and let you see this right here. Now, this video, I think I had got this from the neighborhood talk. So let me go ahead and put up my disclaimer, guys, because to make sure everything is, legit. So this right here is a copyright disclaimer. I want to go ahead and put this up right here. But let me show you this. I want to show you the mattress. Now, tell me what a mattress is doing in there. Let me see if I can pull it up. Look at that. You see that? And look how nasty the mattress is. I mean, they are pulling a mattress out, a bed mattresses out of the synagogue. Just watch. Let me see. Let me see if we can show you again. Look at that. Just look. Look at that. And then look, it's stained. Wow. Look. My God. And you see stuff like this, like I say, we have our pickers and our choosers of what's to go ahead and talk about. But like I said, this right here, you can't just keep just sweeping this right here under the rug, because we have pickers and choosers of who we going to go ahead and talk about. So let me go ahead and read some of the comments. Someone says that see how you all play with words. Them grown men, they are not students. So they were saying that these Jewish people were students, but these are not students. As you can see right here, most of them that I see, they are grown men. Grown men. I'm just reading some of the comments, guys. And another person says that, nah, speak on what that Turner was used for and why these men are so upset that it's been found and closed. Also, speak on who snitched about it, what they know. Yeah, what was the purpose? What was the purpose of, them building a Turner, in New York, the heart of New York City? What was the purpose of that? I promise you, if it was any other churches, it would have been on every news site. I mean, CNN and ABC and Fox Network, everybody would have been reporting about this right here. Everybody. And someone said that part facts. Anyone who say anything against that community is considered as anti-Semitic. But let it have been, at a mascot, headlines would have been different. Absolutely. And you can't call nobody no anti-Semitic. Like I said, the Most High God right now, he's just ripping the sheets. And as you can see right there, you cannot tell people this is something, that's going to benefit them. No, what's the purpose of building an underground turner? That's what we have doors for. Why they couldn't come through the front door, the back door, or even go through a window. Look at this, guys. And let me read this right here. This is a statement by the Chadwick Lubish. I don't know how to pronounce that. Lubavitch headquarters. It says that the community is pained by the vandalism of a group of young agitators who damaged the synagogue below. Now, what they talking about? Talking about agitators had went ahead and damaged the synagogues. These are the Oh my God! Just look at this. I'm only could just tell you what they said. I'm not going to go ahead and give the address, but it's also said these actions will be investigated and the sanctity of the synagogue will be restored. Our thanks to the New York PD for the professionalism and sensitivity. We are grateful for the outpouring of concern and for the support of the institution around the world. So they are saying that it was a bunch of people that was coming in and vandalizing the building. So sounds like they're not going to take accountability of why it had a turtle that was in there. Make it make sense, guys. This does not make no sense at all. And that's what I be telling you all. You guys, you have to be watchful, especially how we love to put our foot on our own. And not and promise you, as you can see right here, they're not going to touch theirs. And also it says how the hell they break through a foundation wall without the synagogues knowing something is not adding up here. Absolutely. And these are the comments, guys. I'm just reading some of the comments. And someone else say, I know you're not speaking to blacks about hate from the whole world. You all delusional. That little Holocaust for a few years would never compare to slavery. And, I guess, they're talking about, all the stuff that, when it comes to our people, the civil rights era, you clowns are protected. We are not. You don't even like blacks. The way you all treat them in New York City is insane. One thing I do agree with, well, I'm not going to continue. What they say, Hitler is you all. Well, there's a lot, but guys, let me know what's your thoughts about that. I see where a star says no one heard the binging. That's the thing about it. That is the thing about it. That's what I want to know. And the thing, when the headquarters went ahead and they wrote that letter, it's like they're not taking accountability of how that Turner got there. They saying that it was people that came and vandalized the synagogue, but as you can see right here by the video, you see that they are doing it themselves. And pretty much you see how they were fighting the cops, guys. This right here, this is a lot. And you know, you go and you check all these YouTubers out there, all the scandal that came about with TD Jakes. I mean, they are not letting up. They are not letting up when it comes to TD Jakes. But you don't see these YouTubers making hundreds of videos a day talking about all the stuff that is going on right now. This right here, this is news. To know that in the heart of New York City, in a synagogue, that they built a tunnel. And I also showed you guys they have dirty mattresses that was in the wall. Make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. Like I say, this is the year of Aquarius, where the Most High God right now is bringing them to open shame. But all this right here, it reminds me, because all this stuff is like Bible prophecies. It reminds me when in the book of Ezekiel, when the Most High God had told Ezekiel to look in the hole, look in this wall and see the hole in this wall and see the detestable things that the people are doing. Let me see if I can go ahead and find that scripture right there. Yeah, let me go ahead and pull that up. But let me know what your thoughts about it, guys. Feel free to let me know. But this right here, this is a lot. This right here is what I call news and more people should be reporting about this right here. But you see, they are not going to touch not like that. Let it been TD Jakes. Oh my God. Here reminds me of Bible prophecy, where the Most High God had told Ezekiel to peep in this hole and see the hole in the wall and see the detestable stuff that they are doing. And right there, a lot of stuff, guys, the Bible is being fulfilled. So many people want to sit there and read it, but all the stuff that you see right now is taking place. And God, sooner or later, He's going to bring them all to open shame because you're going to know them by the fruit that they bear. But let's go ahead and read in the book of Ezekiel where it says in chapter 8, 7 through 12, it says, and he brought me to the door of the court. And when I looked, behold, a hole in the wall. And what you saw? A hole in the wall. Who went ahead and drilled that hole in the wall? To somebody. I would like to know who was the ones that discovered and what's all was inside of there. But let's see what the Bible talked about. Let's see, because like I said, when I read the Bible and now open up this book, I don't look at it as, pre-ancient stories. I look at it as Bible prophecies. So let's see what the Most High God is saying that was in that hole in the wall. So in verse 8, it says, Then he said unto me, Son of man, dig now in the wall. And when I had digged in the wall, behold, a door. So I can show you right now, there are videos where it has so many doors that was in that Turner. And I mean, I even showed you where they had mattresses, baby mattresses, twin size mattresses. Now, some people said that it had baby high chairs. I didn't see none of that. Okay. But let's see how the Bible is being fulfilled. And 9 says, when Ezekiel had peeped in the hole, and this is what he saw. He say, and he said unto me, Go in and behold, and the wicked abomination that they are doing here. So I went in and I saw, and behold, every form of creepy things and abominable beasts and all the idols of the house of Israel portrayed upon the wall round about. And there stood before them 70 men of the ancients of the house of Israel. And in the midst of them stood Jezaniah, the son of Saphian, which every man his censer in his hand, and a thick cloud of incense went up. And then said he unto me, Son of man, has thy seen with the ancients of the house of Israel? So in the dark, every man in the chamber of the imagery, for they say, The Lord see us not. The Lord had forsaken the earth. So they thought that they can sit there and build all those shrines and all this detestable and abominable stuff in God's house, but God allowed Ezekiel to peep through that hole in the wall and see all the detestable stuff that was going on. And guys, if you don't call this Bible prophecy, I don't know what else it is. And like I said, God is right now, He is bringing these people to open shame. Sooner or later, He's going to separate the sheep from the goats, and you're going to know them. You're going to know them by the fruits that they bear, okay? Because what they are doing right now, they are doing some things that does not lining up with God. And the thing about it is that the world is condoning all this stuff that is going on, all this stuff that is going on. And he told Ezekiel, he said, Ezekiel, peep into this hole in the wall and see the detestable stuff that these people are doing. And he said unto me, Turn thee ye yet again, and thou shalt see greater abomination that they do. Then he brought me to the door of the gate of the Lord's house, which was towards the north. And behold, there sat women weeping for Tammuz. I mean, weeping, which means that, they was praying to some type of fertility god, trying to get pregnant and all kinds of stuff. Then said he unto me, Has thou seen this, O son of man? Turn thee yet again, thou shalt see greater abomination of these things. And he brought me into the inner court of the Lord house, and behold, to the door of the temple of the Lord, between the porch and the altar, were about 25 men with their backs turned. Their backs was turned to the Most High God. My God, you see all this stuff right here. Let's see if we can go ahead and pull some more stuff up, because what you're seeing right now, guys, this is what I call the year of 24. I've been telling you guys for the longest, this right here, where the Most High God, He is bringing them to open shame. And you're going to know them by the fruit that they bear. So let's go ahead and let's look at some more stuff. But just let me know what your thoughts is. All this stuff that you see. Let me go ahead and pull this up right here. And Star, you absolutely right. Nobody heard the banging. That's what I want to know. Who is protecting all this right here? And this stuff is out, so can't say, oh, this is not what it is. Well, what is it? What is it? Let me go ahead and show you this right here. Hope you guys can see this right here. So this article right here, this is by the New York Post, where it says cop crash with dozens of Orthodox men in the synagogues as riot breaks out over secret underground Turner. Now they even call it a riot. Now, honey, let it would have been anybody else. The National Guard and everybody else would have been around that. Let's go ahead and open this one. For some reason, it's not letting me open that one right there. But it says an unholy riot broke out in a historical Brooklyn synagogue when a group of rural members armed with shovels dug in secret Turner to gain access, and cops and hard hats tries to taunt them. Wow. So they saying the cops tried to taunt them? I don't know. They say the young renegades from the Chardon Lubavitch movement, well, in very elementary tools, begin religiously digging a Turner under the sect world headquarters in Heights on the Eastern Parkway during the pandemic, because higher ups were dragging their feet on explaining the synagogue sanctuary, sources says. So I'm guessing, from what it says right here, that they've been known about it. So I guess they went ahead and they reported it, but they say higher ups, I guess officials. I would like to know, who are the officials? Why they didn't sit there and they went ahead and investigated on this right here, because they're saying that they took initiative to go and do the work, and I guess once they found what they was looking for, they went ahead and they called the cops. But from what I read right here, it says that, let me read it again. It says that I guess all this had happened during the pandemic. It says because higher ups were dragging their feet on explaining the synagogue sanctuary, sources says. So right there, according to this New York article, that they've been had reported this, but no one did not one thing about it. Wow. And I'm going to say allegedly, but this is, what I'm reading. Like I said, they air it out. They are free game. And also it says the idea was to force the establishment into growing the space by essentially starting the effort for it, beginning with the roughly 3 feet high, 20-foot wide, 50 feet long Turner, sources said. The crowd keep getting larger, a source of somewhat sympathetic to the rebel cause told the Post on Tuesday. It packs on Shabbos, Shabbos, and during the high holidays is unbearable. The rebels described as in their teens and early 20s. Now, what we saw, it did not look like no teenagers. First gained entry into an abandoned Jewish man mikveh, MIKVAH, or ritual bath around the corner on the Union Street. Then right here it says, then they broke down a roughly 2 by 2 foot metal gate in the former bath basement wall and turned their way under a sanctuary space reserved for women next door to the synagogue. So next door to the Turner, it had women. Wow, this is a lot, guys. This is a lot. This is what I call newsworthy today. Then they breached the synagogue main massive sanctuary. The private pathway was discovered last month. So all this right here was discovered, according to this article. It says that it was discovered last month when neighbors reportedly suspiciously noises underneath their home. Wow. So what they did was they had that turner that was going under these people home. Israel National News says. And for about a year, they were doing the digging out of the private MIVIC, MIKVAH, a source told the Post of the upstairs. They were using very elementary tools, so they didn't have the right equipments. They was using, I guess, probably whatever they could get a hold to, and that's what they said. But it looked like this right here, from what I see, that Turner bin was there. Nowhere in the world, they could say that all this stuff had happened like last month. Nowhere in the world you can be able to dig something that long and that deep within a month. And also it says the shovels, pickaxe, sledgehammers, stuff like that. No professional equipment. None of this was sanctioned by any authorities. Most likely, probably had got rid of all that. The video footage revealed the bizarre Turner and at least one beer can in it, along with hanging electrical wires. So one person, I guess, they found the beer king. But if they do a thorough investigation, I'm pretty sure that they will find more. Also shown was a dirt filled room in the abandoned bath, and clothes and other items scattered around it. So I know they had that bed mattress because I just showed y'all that bed mattress. And it says videos and photos captured the wild scene Monday when the diggers tried to taunt cement trucker workers attempted to undo their work at the request of the synagogue's authority. And it's also said it was filmed tearing down wood panels and wooden support beams as they was desperately tried to get into that turner to protect it. So they was trying to keep it. The NYPD officer arrived at the scene around 3:30 p.m. and a dozen men were taken into custody. Sometimes ago, a group of extremist students broke through a few walls in adjacent property to the synagogue at 7. Well, I'm not going to read all that right there, the address. I just had read that. But just look at this, guys. Look at this. Mm-mm-mm. And this is what, like I said, this what I call end times right here, because this is like what I just read to you in the book of Ezekiel, where the Most High God was saying, look at this hole in the wall. And as you can see right here, this is a hole in the wall. And I'm going to go ahead and talk more about it, which I did made a video about this before, about how the Most High God had told Ezekiel to peep into this hole in the wall. And sure enough, today, what we see right now, there was a hole in the wall. My God. My God. Like I said, guys, it's wake up time. It's time for us to wake up, and that's why I be telling you, they will show us all this stuff to keep us asleep, and having us sitting there tearing up each other, but we give, we give them a pass. It's like we turn the other cheek. When it's other people, we take our heads and we stick it in the sand. But when it's our people, we dare to put our foot on their neck. Make it make sense, guys. Like I said, this right here, this is a lot. And this, all what you see right here, this is what I call Bible prophecies, because the Most High God had told Ezekiel, and he say, peep into this hole in the wall and see the detestable things that they are doing. And we looking at it, oh, this is ancient stories. No, it's not ancient stories. What we are doing right now, guys, we are fulfilling those scriptures. This right here, this we are now where everything is out in the open. The Most High God right now, as you can see, he's pulling the sheets off of these wolves. So I wanted to go ahead and talk about it, guys. Let me know what your thoughts about it. And I know, especially when it comes to this platform right here, how people, they are. But like I said, at first I was just very, tired of it, where I say, I just want to just go ahead and shut everything down. But see, that's what the enemy wants you to do. The enemy wants you to shut everything down. He don't want you to come on and sit there and tell the truth. Long as you around tickling these people ears and telling them what they want to hear, oh, they're gonna stick around. But when you start speaking on truth and shining light on all this darkness, oh my God, then they're ready to sit there and they're ready to go ahead and cancel you. But like I said, with or without you guys, like I said, it's going to go on. Ain't no stopping, because now we are in what I call the year of exposure, where God is ripping the sheets off of these wolves in sheep clothing. Enough is enough, guys. The things that they used to get away with, you're not going to be able to get away with it no more. And that's real talk. So I'm going to go ahead and close it down, but that's really what I wanted to go ahead and talk about, because this right here, this is newsworthy. And I promise you, all these big bloggers with these huge platforms that's tearing down TD Jakes and every person, of our people, you're not going to see them talking about nothing like this. Is a blogger that I saw look like every 5 seconds she's making a video talking about all the stuff that happened with TD Jakes and P. Diddy and you know all this stuff that is going on. But I promise you, you're not going to see them making videos on stuff like this, because we know exactly what's going to sit there and put food on your table and what's not. And long as these people are chasing after almighty dollars, oh, they're going to go ahead and do it, because like I say, the love of money is the root of all evil. That's exactly why we are in the predicament that we are in today. And that's real talk. We're not going to touch stuff like that. And that's why these people continue working overtime on us, continue sitting there rocking us asleep. You the one made them more powerful. You the one made them of what they are today. You are the ones. We are accountable for a lot of stuff that has happened. We are accountable for it. So, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. But I wanted to go ahead and talk about this. I had said I was gonna make another video. I was gonna come on around by 6 o'clock because I wanted to talk about something else. But I'm gonna go ahead and put that on hold for now, because it all ties in the same thing. The Most High God is bringing them all to open shame. All these wolves in sheep clothing, they are being exposed. And a lot of people, they are mad with Cat Williams because he's letting the hat out the bag. He's exposing them. You think that you're going to continue getting away with the things that you did? No, you're not going to get away with it. It's not going to last, because of the way that you went ahead and you got it. All this stuff that you see right now, guys, you think that I be coming on just to be talking? I don't come on just to be talking. The Most High God be giving me revelations to tell his people. And I'm telling you guys, this right here, all what I'm talking about, this is Bible prophecies. The Bible is being fulfilled. God is bringing them right now. As you can see, he's bringing them to open shame. You're going to know who is who. What you see right now, that is not the act of God. That is not the act of God, the stuff that you are seeing today. And the thing about it, they are hiding behind their religion. And that's why, like I say, when it comes to religion, religion is man-made. I don't even call myself a Christian anymore. I call myself a believer, because those ones that's calling themselves Christian, they're not Christ-like. And the ones that's calling themselves a chosen people, do you think that the Most High God is going to allow his people to continue suffering? And you saying all this got to do with God? God said, I didn't call these people. These people call themselves. And that's real talk. That is real talk. So, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. You all enjoy the rest of your day, and you all be blessed. But like I said, we just got to call it like it is. We can't sit there and call good evil and evil good. You can't keep doing that, guys. You can't have your pickers and choosers. You can't allow these people just constantly putting their foot on our people neck, because if all this stuff would have happened in the Potter's house, TD Jakes church, or any black church, I promise you it wouldn't have went that well. I promise you. And that's real talk. So thank you, Star. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for always supporting me. Be blessed.